checking. Oh, we got a car on the wall. Sato having a, I don't know what is going on this session for him. Hans device problem, and this could be a problem and end the session right here. So, and that also affects Hawksworth, who is outside the top 6. So a huge blow for the AJ Foyt team.
I believe that we'll run out of time unless this is an extremely short red.
Way down there, he just gets loose on the power.
I believe that's the toe of the boot where we saw Hinchcliffe spin. We've seen Pagano, Newgarden get around in practice. Jan, what do we know about Simon Pagano? Sato, excuse me.
Well, for Sato, what I can tell you, unfortunately, this happens oftentimes before a crash. His splits were showing 3rd. So had he been able to complete that lap, he certainly would have got himself into the top 6 at that point. But of course, when you're pushing that hard on the limit, we know it's so easy to end up in this spot, isn't it?
So does this become a little bit of an advantage for those in this group that they don't have that extra?
Watkins Glen, here we go to the green with Dixon grabbing the front power, shows him right behind, and then he's going to look to try to go around the outside of the end of turn number 1, but there's a battle for 3rd. Canolo, power nearly come together. Pagano goes up, and the championship leader Montoya's around it. Pagano had some problem. That was a Logan that came together, and then Bourdais is over in the tires.
One of the ABC Foyt cars came sliding down the inside. I think it was Hawksworth that made contact. As we see Pagano, that's Will Power making a move on Will Power. How did he go from 8th to 3rd?
Green flag is still out as they wait to see if Bourdais can continue. It's a long lap around here, so Indycar has plenty of time to see if the corner is cleared. But the battle between the 2 championship leaders is on.
Simon was in the danger zone, but somehow he came out of that wreck in the first corner and now is in 3rd place. And these guys are now mano a mano for the championship.
Turn 1 is clean, so we will stay green. Dixon has been able to stretch it out by more than a second. The battle is for 2nd. Power and Pagano in the championship fight. Canan in the blue car right behind the green and black of Pagano. And then there comes Castroneves. And look at R.C. Ederson, the rookie, up to 6th in a second Indycar start.
From 11th to 6th, Pagano 8th to 3rd. They were the big movers. Hawksworth still in 7th, so there was some contact between him and a group of cars, and we still don't know where Sebastian Bourdais is. He was in the tires at turn 1.
On board with James Hinchcliffe, running in 11th.
Yeah, if we get that overhead again, was a perfect view. It looked like he had an inside move on one of the Foyt cars, and he just lost it coming out of the corner, maybe touched wheels, front to back wheel, and he hit the wall.
Was he on an exit curb, Paul?
No, he was inside, on the inside of the car, and it looked like he just got, just pinched it coming off the corner, and he was trying to get on throttle, and it just went around. You can see there, he's pretty bummed out. Let's take a look at this again.
Green car, Charlie Kimball, and I think there might have just been contact right there.
And the incident is under review because of that contact.
Wow, that was a big impact.
Didn't you just have a sense something was coming with all these fast?
I don't know. We got to see the other views of that. But Charlie's got the run here. He's coming. He goes for the outside. And Will just squeezes him out of room, and they make contact. So
I'm not sure there was room for Charlie to begin with. He was over the white line, and the track narrows up driver's left. And I'm sure Charlie was expecting that Power would just defend driving up the inside like most people have.
huge damage to that car. As we got one more view time. They're one of the few teams that have spotters right above us that can see all the way down to the chicane. So this is devastating for his championship. Better fuel mileage than everybody else, or they got a bigger tank than that car.
You hear my call say 2 more laps, so they must be confident he can make it to the end. Robin?
Joseph Newgarden's been begging Ed Carpenter to let him go for it, so they finally turned him loose. So does that mean he's going to make it, or he's going to have to pit? I don't know, but he's pretty happy he's getting the gas in again.
Newgarden is third, 3 seconds behind Hinchcliffe for second. Jan, when you talk about Scott Dixon, listen to some radio there for Simon Pagano, but for Scott Dixon, you talk about if he's Superman. Remember, they had turned Castroneves up
to a big fuel burn earlier, so he's not effectively going 3 laps more than Castro Neves. He's been on fuel save the whole time, and I predict, knowing Scott Dixon, he's going to pull this one off. It's amazing. But again, the other guys, as soon as they knew they couldn't make it, they juiced it up.
See Sato, he has got a splash of fuel. He's good to go on fuel, so he can charge. And don't be surprised if he makes a move on Pagano before the end of this lap. As we come back to Dixon, the man who has been in control the whole weekend, right now with a 17-second lead. It was 14 seconds a lead a lap ago.
And he'll get the white flag here as he comes through turn 11. And what an incredible job from Scott Dixon to just dominate. On pace, full fuel, low fuel, that's Takuma Sato backwards. I believe that's the toe, that uphill turn 6 in the boot.
Dixon will be there soon, and he's going opposite direction to the track.
And he's doing it because he can't see the cars coming, so he wanted to,
now he's in the middle of the track.
This might bring out a yellow.
And now he's going to roll back. I mean, you come around that corner, it is blind, so he gets it going. Dixon is not there yet. But that could have been disastrous. You come into that corner blind and you got a car going backwards and forwards and spinning around. As we see Dixon now, he's only 1 corner away from where Sato was. And here's a battle for second place.
Newgarden got it going into the bus stop. So Joseph Newgarden with a great drive today.
Look at the speed difference. He's going. He says, forget the fuel, I'm just going to charge.
Kimball on Rossi.
And right now, these are Chevys all pushing at the end here. The Hondas appear to be saving a lot more fuel mode. And Scott Dixon, 2 corners left. Let's call it 3. 2 lefts and a right. And that'll put the cherry on an awesome day.
Kimball got by to 8th position. Newgarden up to 2nd, but nobody has anything today for Scott Dixon, the master of fuel savings. He may not win the championship this year, but he wins for the 4th time in 7 tries at Watkins Glen. Scott Dixon is now a 40-time winner in Indycar.
James Hinchcliffe out of fuel, and that will move Daly onto the podium. But Daly, I think, has run out of fuel. Castro Neves with the splash and go is now 3rd on the podium.
Comes Castro Neves for 3rd. Can Connor Daly hold on for 4th? Let's see.
Ray charging to the line right behind him. Daly cruises across the line out of fuel.